Okay. Now, what was the question?
What would be harder for you? To tell someone you love them or that you do not love them back?
Well, truthfully speaking, I can, as far as answering that question, I take love very seriously. I'm not going to say something that I don't mean. Um, I know what it's like to be in a relationship, or well, not really it's not really called a relationship. I think it's called a situationship, where it's all one sided, where it's only me that has the feelings for that person, but that person doesn't have those feelings for me. I can tell them time and time again I love them, but they'll never tell me that they love me. And then even after a while, I'll get tired of not being told that that they love me, and I'll lose interest in them and move on.
Hmm. But what about for you to? But would it be hard for you to tell someone that you do not love them back?
No,
It wouldn't.
no, it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard for me to tell them at all. It's like, I don't really think that I don't really think that I have gotten that close to you, or that we have gotten that close. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the people are just interested in just interested in getting a nut. You know what I'm saying? They can tell me they love me. They can tell me they love me while their dick is in me. You know what I'm saying? But that's not real love. You know what I'm saying? Real love
But
comes.
what if this person is like not even thinking about sex and all that? I mean, like this person actually like genuinely loves you, or that they've like always.
If I didn't have those feelings for them, I could tell them. It might be just a little hard to tell them at first, but I could tell them.
Hmm.
Next question. That pregnant pause, it just kind of like got to me. I hate pregnant pauses.
Oh wow.
I really do. Freaking ear itches. Who's talking about me? And I don't care.
Well, here's a question. What would you change about your life if you knew you would never die?
Caring about people, because I'm not gonna say caring about people in general, but being able to discern who should be cared about or cared for and who shouldn't be. Because I have this horrible, and I mean horrible thing of caring for people that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? People that are just only going to use me at any turn, regardless of what it is.
Okay, what are the things that stand between you and complete happiness?
Me. That's plain and simple. Me.
You don't have any more like
Me.
any
My
examples now?
happiness. My happiness. It seems like I'm a bit superficial, because I want to be happy so bad, and I mean totally happy. You know what I'm saying? That it's like I'll compromise. I'll compromise just to see other people happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I stand in the way of my own happiness. I got to put me first. If it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. I have to learn how to do that and stick with that. My freaking face itches.
What would you do differently if you knew that no one was judging you?
Well, that's just it. People are judging you all the time.
No, I'm just saying though. It's like, what would you do differently if there's no one to judge you? What would you do? What would you do differently?
That's a good question. I don't think I really have an answer for that one because I like money. Okay. And if I could get up the nerve to be a hooker the way everybody else is, the way all the rest of the girls, well, I ain't gonna say all the rest of the girls, but the way that the majority of the girls are online, if I could do that without being judged, yeah, I would do that because I would definitely make more money. You know what I'm saying? I would have everything I wanted. I would not want for anything. Wanting for material things is very hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to go through the facial feminization. You know what I'm saying? As well as augmentations, as well as augmentations for the rest of my body. You know what I'm saying? But what I have noticed is that a lot of these so-called trans girls have done the sex work and all this, that, and the third. You know, the credit card boosting and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just to look the way that they look. And some of them need help, but I think that's what I would do.
What do you think is the difference between living and existing?
Living is being able to like, okay, all of your bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? You don't do anything you don't have to do. Or not you don't have to do, that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Existing is doing things that you have to do. You know what I'm saying?
If you could start over, what would you do differently?
Be more upfront about who I am. Stand up to everybody. Stand up to everybody, and I do mean everybody that has told me I can't do this or I'm ugly or all this, that, and the third. I would stand up to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I am not ugly. I am not an ugly person. I may not be. I mean, if somebody happens to come across this video, you know what I'm saying, and they see me and they heard what I just said, that I am not ugly, and then they do all that shit, sweetie, you don't know me. You really don't. If you yourself took the time to sit down and get to know me as a person, you would see that despite what you see on the outside, I am a beautiful person. I really am. And that's not trying to make myself out to be something that I'm not, because I'm not. I've always been a beautiful person, even from birth. And will continue to be even after I'm dead and in the ground. I'll have a few more minutes.
Okay, I think I can make this the last one. If you had a friend that you spoke to the same way you speak to yourself, how long do you think that person would allow you to be your friend?
How long do I think you would allow me to be your friend?
No.
No, I'm kind of like expanding the question, kind of, sort of, because I think the way that I talk to myself, I think is the same way that I talk to you, and we've been friends for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you tell me, like how it is than to fake it and then make me think it's something that it's not, because that'll make me hate you. And when I say hate you, I mean the way my level of hatred for a person extends as far as is making their life a living fucking hell. I'm being serious. I'm being as honest as I possibly can.
But is that really worth your time though?
True, it's not. It's not really worth my time. But the thing of it is that I'm hurt so bad that is the only way I know how to do it without being violent.
Or you could also learn from it and then apply it to next time.
But if I do, but see, I have a hard time. I have a hard time with letting go. If I hold a grudge against somebody, believe me, I hold it. I am the worst. I'm the worst person to make have a grudge. Alrighty. Thank you, Michael.